Hey Village, so I'm excited. Today I'm gonna pick up Darcy a little bit early from daycare and we're gonna do some school shopping. And this is really special because she is just starting kindergarten, so she officially has real school, not just pre-K at her daycare. So she gets the full experience with buying school supplies. We're gonna get her a first day of school outfit, and I was gonna take her to get a haircut, but she was really adamant that she did not want anyone else to cut her hair except for me, which I had only been cutting her hair during the pandemic. So when everything was shut down, I went ahead and I bought some scissors that are meant to cut hair and not just your kitchen or your craft scissors. So I at least did that right. But just to do like really quick trims. And I was looking forward to her going to a real stylist to really clean up all of the bad haircuts that I've been giving her. But she now doesn't want that. So I have to try to do my best to really clean up and shape up her hair. But before I go and pick her up, I do want to talk to you guys about what it's like as a foster family when you're going into a school year, whether you have kids in care who are placed with you or not. So right now, we actually don't have any kids placed with us. If you've been following for quite a while, you know the situation that we're currently in, but we do have hopes to foster in the future. And so when we go into a school year and we don't have any kids, what I like to do is take advantage of the really big sales that different stores are putting on. And what I'll do is I'll get one or two like basic school sets. So basically all of the essentials, you know, the rulers, the scissors, the pencils, the pens, the paper, all of those sorts of things. And I'll have those ready just in case we get a child placed with us through the year, because you never know really what kids are gonna come with or not. And then what'll end up happening is we kind of pick through it through the year, through different kids, and then, you know, the next year comes and we end up donating what we haven't used or repurposing it for a new kid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go down to the basement and see what we already have and see how we can kind of fill in. And what my goal is today is to get one set for Darcy. We have a list specifically for her. For kids who are coming to us in foster care, you never really know what ages they're going to be, so you don't know what to prepare for. So you do have to overbuy if you're going to plan ahead. So if you can get the good deals, you know, it makes sense to just go ahead and, you know, buy what you think you might need, hold on to it, as long as you're comfortable at the end of the day, if you're not going to use it, you know, donating it or finding a different purpose for it. So we'll get Darcy's set. I'm going to get maybe 2 sets of school supplies for potential kids who may come to us this year if we continue to foster, which again, fingers crossed, we're hoping for that. But then also we like to give 2 different sets with book bags to a local organization who collects supplies for kids who are in care. So that's how we as a foster family kind of walk into a school year when we don't have any kids placed with us. Again, a lot of times, you know, you never know when kids are going to come into your care, so you want to be prepared, but I wouldn't recommend overbuying just because it tends to be unnecessary, and then you end up having a lot of waste and you have to, you know, donate or really just, you know, give it all away. So as long as you're comfortable with that, that's fine. And then as a foster family, when you have kids in your care and they're starting a new school year, especially be mindful if you've had children placed with you over the summer. When they're coming into a new school year, they may be staying at their school of origin, so the school that they were at the previous year when they were with their primary family. And in that case, you know, not a lot of routines are going to change, but there might be questions. They might feel a lot of emotions and nerves preparing themselves for answering questions as far as, you know, who's that strange person picking you up? Where's your mom and dad? You know, I heard this. You know, I saw your Instagram picture that didn't look like your room. You know, all of these different things kids are mindful of, and it's going to go through their mind as they're preparing for that new school year. If you're getting kids in the middle of the school year, obviously that, you know, has its own unique challenges, and I do have a video that talks about this as well. Another thing to consider with kids who are in your care, who are going into a new school year, is you may not be, you know, totally up to date with where their development is. So just having open communication and really not giving any information to teachers that they don't need to know. Sometimes, especially with transracial foster placements, sometimes it can be a little obvious and people will assume that the child is in foster care. But from our experience, it just kind of seems like the teachers already know. And that's a whole nother conversation with maintaining confidentiality in schools. When you're going in to register children, really that information that the child is in care shouldn't be going to the teacher, but I don't know what school policies are, and it's probably different depending on where you live. But as for development specifically, so you just want to, again, be ready to be super active those first few weeks as the child is being introduced to the topics, monitor kind of, where they stand, again, have open communications with the teacher. And another thing that may help kids who are going into a new school is get them involved in something that they're interested in as an extracurricular, whether that's sports, music, drama, creative, clubs, anything that is going to get them, really diving into their interests as well as meeting new friends. That way they, start to get used to school and look forward to seeing, different friendly faces there. Another thing to consider is the primary family. So when you're going into a new school year, there's a lot of like big milestones, and, just consider if you're getting a child, like Darcy, she's going into kindergarten, and, I'd be devastated if I wasn't going to be there to take those first pictures or to, give her an outfit for her first day of school. So just be mindful and really considerate of the fact that these families, who want to be a part of those moments. So just consider talking with the caseworker or social worker and see what's possible with how to keep the family involved. And that could simply be, if you're in communication directly, you can ask if, there's a certain outfit that they want them to wear. You can send them pictures on the first day, maybe give them a morning call so that the kid can talk to their parents. And, again, this is depending on the case plan. I understand that there's situations where there might not be contact, but if it's possible, just make sure that you're considering it. So now I'm gonna run downstairs and see what we have left over from the last couple of years where we've bought supplies. I think it's kind of a hodgepodge, so I'm gonna separate it out and see what we need to create 2 sets that we can donate, and then make sure that we have 2 sets in case we get any kids this year who are placed with us who are going into school, and then of course we need to get Darcy all set. Okay, so here's our mess of pre-bought stuff. A lot of these are gifts or things that we bought on super clearance. Like these are going to be for Darcy when she gets into the right size. Definitely have to organize our basement, so I'm not going to show you all of it right now. What I will show is that we do have just this little stack of crayons and notebooks and a little pencil pouch, as well as this little stack here that has some coloring pencils, glue, again, just really, really basic things. So this actually looks like it's already a complete set. What I like to do is get a couple of folders, a notebook, paper, again, depending on the age, because you're not going to know when you're donating, go ahead and get crayons and colored pencils. I think the only thing that's missing here is pens.
I got cotton candy cone ice. We are going to this store to get my school supplies.
Why are we getting school supplies?
Because I'm about to go in kindergarten.
Ooh, are you excited?
Mm-hmm. Need to get crayons.
So how many do you need?
We need 2.
Okay, get 2. Okay.
Scissors! Ding, ding, ding. That's the thing. I don't know if this is for.
I think it is. Okay, so we ended up getting all the stuff, and then I realized that they're being specific with the brands. So we have to go get different crayons and different pencils, which we'll probably have to go to another store for that. I don't know. I also don't see Expo markers, so we're gonna have to get that somewhere else. So even a short list, 2 different places. All right, so here are all the supplies that we purchased. As for Darcy's, we found this really, really cute and colorful book bag, which I think will last quite a while. It seems like pretty good quality. We also had found on Amazon, she was specifically asking for a Descendants lunchbox, so we did find her that. And then she just has a few different school supplies. Of course, there's Crosley. And then for the rest of the supplies, I think we're going to keep one of the colorful sets and one of the gray backpack sets, but we like to add in a few little fun things for the kids. So we found these cute little erasers and these slap bracelet rulers that had either like a colorful design or a saying on the other side. So we thought that would be fun to kind of throw in. But that's that for our school supply shopping this year. And then totally off topic, I got gifted a whole set of Harry Potter Funkos. A lot of these I don't have, so Hagrid I'm excited for. Luna Lovegood, oh my goodness, super excited for that, and Sirius Black. And then I do have a Harry, but I don't have the Harry, Ron, and Hermione 1 through 3. I also have a Dumbledore that's out of the box, but his glasses are broken, so I might just trade him out. And I almost might consider trading out my Dobby for one that's in the box. Oh, and Snape. I'm a Snape lover. These are ones that I'm not entirely in love with, so I might gift those to some other Harry Potter lovers. Shoot, I almost forgot to show you guys the outfit that I got for Darcy for her first day of school. So Walmart didn't find anything I absolutely loved. They did have some cute stuff. And then at Target, I thought I'd have a better chance to find an outfit. But most of their outfits were really trying to make little kids, young girls look like teenagers, which I'm not super about. This is as far as I would go because it was either this or graphic tees or really impractical dresses. So got her a pair of distressed jeans. She doesn't have a whole lot of jeans, so I thought this was a smart choice and had to get a little trendy with the distressedness. And then this is just a really cute, girly, flowery top that she really liked. And as a mom who is definitely a part-time photographer, I know that you need to get something that is going to photograph well, but also is going to represent the personality of the kiddo. So really excited about that. She also picked out a nail polish that kind of matches. It's a little bit more purple than blue, so we might want to find something else. And also found this, which is on clearance. So couldn't pass that up for her to wear her initial on the first day of school. So that's it for this video, guys. See you next time.